Hello, welcome back to another video diary entry by Connor Morphin Hickok. I did not know this on Monday, but I would be informed on last Tuesday that my wisdom teeth removal surgery would be on Wednesday. And I got my wisdom teeth removed. So I haven't been able to run since then. I haven't really been able to do anything. Well, I say haven't. Well, I've been doing homework at home. I haven't been going to school, but I've been doing homework. I've been doing homework. I've been resting. I'm finally capable of going back to school today. Yeah, I mean, it really sucks having your wisdom teeth removed. It really sucks, but I'd rather deal with this than the pain I was experiencing beforehand, which, is nice. But yeah, let's just get back into the prior week. So April 20th, Monday. For last school week and this school week, we have block days on Mondays and Tuesdays as well, which means classes are longer, and we have classes 1, 2, 3 on Monday and 4, 5, 6 on Tuesday. I don't like it because I feel like having the longer version of the schedule with the block schedule. I don't know, I just don't like it because if classes are longer, it can get tiresome and boring. I don't know. I wrote here that I was getting worried about my stats test on Thursday and my psych test. I had 2 tests on Thursday that I missed out on. Well, I didn't miss out on. I'll explain in a second. I was hoping it would turn out well. I decided not to go to the robotics meeting on Monday because I was just super tired after school that day. I was exhausted. I did some homework and studying after dinner, and that was all for Monday. And Tuesday, like I just said, I was informed that I had my wisdom teeth removal the next day. Oh. I remember. Yeah, so Tuesday was just overall a really bad day. Okay, so for my Tuesday diary entry, I actually wrote it the next morning. On Wednesday. I'll explain in a second. So, I don't know. I don't know if this is the right word for it, but I was basically having a mild panic attack on Tuesday night because there was just so much stuff going through my head, and I was so stressed and I was so worried, and I literally couldn't even bring myself to write my diary entry. I literally couldn't even bring myself to write that. It was really bad. Like, Tuesday was just a really bad day. Classes didn't go great. I was worried about missing my 2 tests, which it turned out perfectly fine. But I just worry about things, so I don't know what to tell you. And I was just really afraid and worried and scared. And I was basically having a mild panic attack. And I also had a math assignment that I was struggling on, and I wanted to do with Eric, but he never got online to do it because he had a thing after school that he never mentioned. But I eventually managed to calm down with ASMR. I mean, dude, I don't know what to tell y'all, and I'm probably gonna be listening to ASMR for a long ass while because I'm a lonely ass motherfucker. Is that a spider web? What? Oh, it's attached to my freaking... Attached to my freaking notebook. What the hell? What? The hell, dude? Whatever. But yeah, like, Tuesday was really bad. That was probably one of the worst days I've had in quite a while, honestly. But yeah, let's talk about my wisdom teeth removal. So Wednesday, April 22nd, it was my first day of my wisdom teeth removal experience. Hold on, I'm itchy. The surgery actually wasn't that bad. We were there for like 2 hours, but when they actually, so what happened is, they brought me to the room. I sat there for a little bit, like inhaling the stuff that like, makes my body feel numb-ish. And then, I kind of just sat there for a while. And then the people came in, they numbed me, and then they just let me sit there for a little bit again. And when they actually started the surgery, it didn't even take like 20 minutes. It was really quick, actually. And they had some random stuff playing on ESPN 8 again. This time it was showing like a Pop-A-Shot tournament. I don't know. And then a corgi race tournament. I don't know. It was so weird. ESPN 8 is odd, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, the surgery wasn't even that bad. But the hard part is after the surgery, because oh my gosh, the pain was so bad. The pain was abhorrent. It was so bad. I was also bleeding for a couple hours after the surgery, which really sucked. And at some point, I had to like get paper towels and then fold them up, put them in my mouth, put them on the holes in my mouth and like push down on my mouth. That was the worst pain I have probably ever experienced. Yeah, I broke my arm one time. That wasn't even that bad. Compared to that wasn't even that bad. I'll be for real. That pain was horrible. I was involuntarily crying. It was so bad. It was horrible. I hope I never have to experience that again. Never. I then proceeded to sleep for 3 hours after I stopped the bleeding. Well, I say stop the bleeding, but like after I started putting pressure on it, I decided to sleep for the next 3 hours. I woke up and nearly puked. That was fun. I didn't puke though, thank goodness. And then I fell back asleep for another 2.5 hours, and I just had a smoothie for dinner. That's it. That was all for Wednesday. Yeah, first day of wisdom tooth removal sucked. Horrible. Terrible. It was not fun. But now let's talk about the other days. And remember, I haven't been able to exercise for ever since then, because it's like you can't exercise for the first 5 days or so after the surgery. Today is the 6th day. I'm pretty sure. No, today is the 5th day. I'll probably start exercising tomorrow. Dude, I'm probably going to start back from square one on my running. I probably won't even be able to run 2 miles without walking. But, I'll try to get back to 3. Sorry, I had to spit. It's also hard. I can't really close my mouth. Like when I chew, I can't really close. I have to like chew my mouth open, which is a little annoying. But, yeah. And then last Thursday. The next day wasn't nearly as bad though. I got to eat eggs, avocado, ice cream, I had some baked beans for dinner, and like some really small pieces of meat, which worked pretty well. The pain was much more manageable too, and I was literally just doing homework the entire day, and playing Dokkan Battle all day. Yeah, I think by the time the day ended, my screen time was like 10 hours. Because, what else am I going to do? I'm incapacitated in bed, not got school, just doing homework. Like, here's the thing. I was really just playing Dokkan on the side, and then like cause like I was doing, it has like an auto mode for like when you do stages. I was like kind of just doing it on the side while doing my homework. So I was mostly focused on my homework. But yeah, I mean, like, what else am I gonna do? You know. So my screen time skyrocketed last week, but I honestly do not care, cause you know I'm incapacitated at home. I can do whatever I want. You know. Thursday, I actually did decide to take my my psych test at home, and I got an 88%, which is actually a little lower than I thought I would get. But this probably contributed to it. I don't know. Friday was also pretty good. Oh, I did take work off. Because for obvious reasons, had to take care of my teeth. You know. I mostly did more homework on Thursday, and I started studying for stats on Thursday or Friday. I started studying for stats on Friday. I think I also studied for stats a little bit on Thursday. But yeah, I started studying for stats last week. I studied a lot, dude. I studied like a lot more than I usually did. And I'm still a little nervous about the test. I mean, hopefully it all goes well. I mean, I really don't want to fail this test. I studied a lot. Because Eric told me that taking the test was atrocious. So that scares me. Sorry. It's like I just have a need to spit. Probably because there's just stuff going on in my mouth. Yeah. And last Saturday, April 25th, I caught up on some stuff in my other classes that I missed out on, like getting my psych notes done and doing a couple econ papers, and I got some more good stats studying done today. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday was really just me playing Omega Strikers and like studying for stats and doing school stuff. I'll probably take a break from Omega Strikers because the game is fun. But, you know, sometimes I like to take a little breaks. So I'll probably take like a 2-week break from it or something. You know, play other games. Because I love Omega Strikers, but like, sometimes when I play it, it gets really stressful. And it takes a bunch of my brain power to play that game. So, you know, my brain, I do get exhausted playing it sometimes. So, you know, I'll probably take a little break from it for a couple weeks. And, you know, for the next... Oh, that's a bug. For the next 2 weeks, I'm certainly going to be studying a lot, because AP tests are coming up. There's like around 2 weeks until then. I'm nervous, man. I don't know about you. I'm nervous. In fact, I think the stats test is next week, so I think my idea for studying is, but I also have to finish my English book. So any chance that I have at school to read outside of free time in psych and free time in pre-calc, or time at lunch and time at pre-calc, I am gonna read my book because I have to finish that, and then I'm gonna study as much as I conceivably can for stats because that's the first test, and then I'm gonna have to study as hard as I conceivably can for psych and pre-calc. Yeah, fun. Yeah, because Mr. Schiebler, my psych teacher, said that he's going to have study sessions at lunch. So I definitely want to do those. And then during pre-calc class, I'll probably just like review the packets. Because the packets are so helpful. 100%. They took a long ass time to do, but they're so helpful. For sure. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm worried about these AP tests. I mean, I'll try my best. I'll try my damn hardest, man. Honestly, even if I don't know how to feel. Like, if I get a 4 or 5, then great. But I don't know. I hope I at least get 3s on them. Yeah, I mean, AP tests is gonna be hard. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Hopefully this week goes well. I can start running again this week, which is great, but I'm gonna have to start from square one, basically. Yeah. Oh, another thing. One last thing before I go. My school, for the senior class, they posted a Google form, so where you can choose the person who gives you your diploma. My first pick, Miss Lacey. My second pick, Mr. Pham. I really thought about it. I've been thinking about it a while for the past couple weeks, and honestly, I feel like Miss Lacey is the best pick, because she's been there since freshman year, and I've been having great. I've known her since freshman year. She's a great person. I love talking to her, and I think she's the right person to give me my diploma. And I'm really glad that CHS gives you that choice. And yeah, that's all I got for now. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head back. I'm obviously not gonna do any exercise this morning. And yeah, that's all I got for now. And I will catch you all later.